Season is filled with all kinds of traditions, and what we're talking about now, this has never been done before.
The display is called Lights of Hope, and you won't even need to leave your car to experience
The
it.
founders of Abide are with us, Ron and Twany Dotzler. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Yeah,
thanks
for having us.
It's good to see you. This is really, you know, for people when they hear about this display of lights of hope, it may not be what they think it is. There's a deep meaning behind this. Explain what that is and the idea behind it.
Yeah, years ago, my wife and I in our neighborhood had our little neighbor girls murdered. And in the course of their murder, I remember the impact it had on our own lives. And we thought, what can we do to work on behalf of vulnerable children so that they can have a successful life? And so the Lights of Hope campaign was birthed on behalf of vulnerable children in our city.
You had this idea years ago, right? But it was sort of a dream to realize it. But why this year? What was happening within the organization or within the community that allowed it to come to fruition?
Yeah, I think over the years we've continually worked and the campaign has been going on, but the Lights of Hope display, the light display, the first time this year has been a dream that one day people would actually come back to the community and see this beautiful picture of what our community can be.
Yeah, and you have this vision, but there's the vision behind the display, and then we also have the caroling that goes along with that, right?
Right. Yeah, for 25 years we've been caroling in the community. People say caroling, I mean that's something of the past, right? Well, that is fun and it really engages the community.
We have carolers here, so tell us what are we going to hear and who's with us?
Yeah.
Well, we have our team here. We have Mary and Amy. We have Javon and Steve who are going to share with us some carols that we'll be singing during that time.
Guys,
fantastic.
Terrific. Take it away.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was just certain for shepherds in fields as they lay, in fields where they lay keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night that was so deep. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east beyond them far, and to the earth it gave a great light, and so it continued both day and night. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 born is the King of Israel. Yeah, good job, guys.
Right, who is in the holiday spirit now, right?
Thank you so much.
Now the carolers,
Lovely.
where will they be caroling at? And there's other groups out there that'll be doing it as well.
Yeah, so December 8th, on that evening between 6 and 8 o'clock, we'll not only have carolers at the actual display on about 34th and Fowler, but we'll also have carolers throughout the entire community. There are approximately 700 neighborhoods in North Omaha. We'll have 106 of those neighborhoods covered with carolers.
Okay, will they be going door to door, or what will they be doing?
They'll go door to door through the neighborhood as they walk, singing, having fun.
Nice. I can only imagine as those families are inside their homes and they hear the sounds coming down the street and they want to get a look what's happening and to look out the window and to sort of feel the hope of the season. That to me is what this is about. But I want to go back to 1989 when Abide Network first began. Twany, what was your dream back then? And what inspired you? What did you see in Omaha that you felt there was a need for an organization like yours?
Well, one thing that we saw was the divide in our city and we wanted to be a part of reconciliation and bringing our city together. And so that's really the heart of what we're doing. Our shirts that say Better Together,
Yes, ma'am.
we are definitely better together, and we want to see our city come together and create a great city.
Yeah, Lights of Hope today, but your organization has a kind of a wide mission. What else do you do throughout the course of the year?
Yeah, so we really have a dream that one day in Omaha, Nebraska, people from all over the world would fly into Omaha because there's been such a radical transformation. There would be a place that we'd say there's no inner city, no high crime and violence, no high unemployment. All those things would be totally eliminated. Why? Because we're better together. People in our city getting together to make a difference. And so we actually take on neighborhoods. So we do it one neighborhood at a time. People say, how's that going to happen? One neighborhood at a time.
So when you take on a neighborhood, and we've welcomed, if our viewers are watching and you're Creighton basketball fans, and you're like, Josh Dotzler, yeah, his parents. So that's one of the reasons where I think that was the hook, was basketball, where people saw this local kid doing well at Creighton, and then they started to hear the story about Abide and some of the projects he was involved with. So when you say you take on a neighborhood, give us an example of what volunteers are up to.
So we go into that neighborhood and we start by cleaning up, find a dilapidated house, totally revitalize it with volunteers and donated materials, and then we offer programming for kids, whether it be the basketball program or whether it be the after-school program. We offer different programs for the kids and the families, and one thing starts to happen after another, and before you know it, that neighborhood gets connected, people from the community start to rise, and it gets revitalized.
Yeah, you're doing amazing things over there. And right now we're talking about the Lights of Hope.
Yeah.
That's coming up this holiday season, 6 to 8 p.m., December 8th through the 25th. For more information, you can go to their website, learn all about Abide and the Dotzlers, abideomaha.org.
Only the carolers will be out on the 8th, because heaven, if you had all of those people out every night, the 8th through the 25th,
That's right.
Right.
they wouldn't talk to you anymore after Christmas. But the display will be up until
They'd
Christmas
probably
Day.
do it, though. They'd probably do it for 3 weeks, wouldn't they?
Truthfully.
Yeah, they'd be
Guys,
loving
thank
to
you
do it.
so
Thanks a
much for
lot.
being here today.
Thanks
Just
for coming.
beautiful. We
Yeah.
appreciate